Recently, Charlamagne Tha God, one of the most influential figures in hip-hop media, exposed some jaw-dropping details about why Drake canceled his highly anticipated Australian tour. Fans across the globe were shocked when news broke that Drake, the global superstar who seems to always be on tour, would not be performing in Australia. The cancellation left many puzzled, as Drake had made a point of touring worldwide in recent years. What could possibly have made him pull the plug on this leg of his tour? Charlamagne Tha God's revelation on his popular radio show shed some light on the real reasons behind the sudden decision, and it's far more complicated than just scheduling conflicts or logistical issues. Drake, known for his endless energy and dedication to his craft, had been all set to bring his music to Australian fans, who had been waiting eagerly for months to see the rapper live. Australian fans are known for their enthusiasm, and Drake's shows typically sell out in record time, especially considering the high demand for tickets in a country that doesn't see many international superstars tour frequently. The tour was expected to be another milestone in Drake's already illustrious career, but in the end, it never happened. Fans were left heartbroken, wondering what had gone wrong. Charlamagne Tha God, a well-known radio personality who has gained fame for his no-holds-barred interviews and unfiltered commentary, took it upon himself to reveal the truth. He claimed that the cancellation wasn't due to anything as simple as a scheduling issue, and certainly wasn't the result of the typical touring headaches that artists face, such as technical problems or illness. Charlamagne suggested that the real reason behind Drake's decision to pull out of the tour was far more personal and a little bit darker than most fans could have imagined. According to Charlamagne, Drake had to cancel his tour due to the increasing pressure from personal issues and the toll that fame was taking on him. Being one of the most famous musicians in the world comes with its own set of challenges, and those challenges are often hidden from public view. Charlamagne went on to explain that Drake was facing an overwhelming amount of stress from the constant media attention and scrutiny that came with being such a public figure. The pressure to maintain an image that fans and the media would approve of can be incredibly taxing, and for someone as high-profile as Drake, it can reach a breaking point. One of the key factors that Charlamagne touched on was the ongoing mental and emotional strain that Drake had been under. In the past few years, Drake has been in the headlines for a variety of reasons, from personal relationships to public feuds with other celebrities. The constant spotlight can become suffocating, and the stress of living under such a magnifying glass can lead to burnout. Charlamagne pointed out that Drake, much like many other stars, is human, and the emotional toll of maintaining a successful career in the public eye for over a decade can have lasting effects on a person's mental health. It's no secret that the music industry is grueling and unforgiving. The demands on artists are relentless, with nonstop touring, recording, and promotion. Drake, who has been one of the most consistent and successful artists of his generation, is no exception to this rule. Charlamagne revealed that Drake's decision to cancel the Australian tour was a direct result of this pressure. The rapper needed time to regroup, refocus, and prioritize his well-being. His mental health was being stretched to its limits, and the decision to cancel was ultimately a way for Drake to take care of himself before he pushed any further. Furthermore, Charlamagne also brought up the fact that the public's expectations and constant judgments may have added to Drake's stress. Celebrities are often viewed as invincible or superhuman, expected to always deliver perfection. For someone like Drake, who has become a pop culture icon, the expectation is even higher. Every move he makes is scrutinized, and the bar for his performances, albums, and even his personal life is set incredibly high. The weight of living up to those expectations can be crushing, and in Charlamagne's words, sometimes you need to step back and take care of yourself before you burn out completely. The mental health conversation is one that has been gaining more traction in recent years, especially in the entertainment industry. Charlamagne himself has been very vocal about his own struggles and has encouraged others in the industry to be more open about their mental health as well. With this in mind, it's clear that Drake's decision to cancel the tour wasn't a move made lightly. It was a necessary decision for his own well-being. In a world where artists are often expected to perform and deliver constantly, it's important to remember that they, too, are human and face their own battles. Another factor that Charlamagne mentioned was Drake's emotional well-being in the wake of some recent public drama. There have been several incidents in recent years that have taken a toll on Drake emotionally, including feuds with other artists, the pressure of managing a multifaceted career, and navigating his personal life in the public eye. Charlamagne hinted that some of these personal struggles may have added to the stress that led to Drake's decision to cancel the tour. Whether it was dealing with conflicts in the industry or facing personal struggles, these emotional challenges weighed heavily on Drake, and ultimately, the decision to cancel the tour was a way for him to find some peace. It's also worth considering the impact of Drake's ongoing musical journey. As a career-long artist, Drake has been constantly evolving, not just as a musician but also as a brand. His creative process, much like his public persona, is under constant scrutiny. Charlamagne pointed out that after a long period of success, artists like Drake can begin to feel burned out. The pressure to innovate and constantly stay relevant can be mentally draining. With all the demands on his time and attention, it makes sense that Drake would eventually need to take a step back, recharge, and reevaluate his priorities. Drake's decision to prioritize his mental health has sparked an important conversation about the pressure placed on celebrities and artists. It's easy to forget that these individuals are people too, and they often face the same struggles that anyone else would face. While Drake may be a global icon, he's still human, and as Charlamagne pointed out, sometimes that means making the difficult decision to cancel events and take care of oneself before it's too late. Ultimately, Drake's cancellation of the Australian tour wasn't just a personal decision. It was a public statement about the importance of mental health in the entertainment industry. It serves as a reminder to fans and to the industry at large that even the most successful artists need time to focus on their well-being. In a world that often expects too much from its stars, Drake's actions show that it's okay to take a step back and take care of oneself. While fans were disappointed by the cancellation, many understood that it was necessary for Drake to protect his mental health and emotional well-being. It's a difficult but important lesson for the entertainment industry to learn, and it sets a powerful example for other artists who may be struggling behind the scenes.